Hey, welcome back. So yeah, I just have random stuff to talk about. Oh, I had one last note about the improv thing, which is like, I mean, all the improv people that I met are like the best people. And I think, I mean, to do improv, you kind of have to really be vulnerable and, um, vulnerable people are better people. I don't know. I mean, the guy, his name is Devin. He's the kind of creator of the Utica improv thing. And he's like a super nice guy. He's like super nice. And I felt the same way about that guy Mike at Mopco. They're just all nice. They're so nice. They're such good people. They're like, and I don't know. When we left, it's kind of feels bad because it kind of like feels like we're kids and stuff. I mean, and I felt that way. I told my mom about this game we played. Oh, I don't want to get poisoned. That would be bad. And my mom is a preschool teacher. So I told her about this game we played. Where you take a ball and you throw it to somebody and you say their name. And it's like a way to get to know the people's names. And my mom's like, oh, we do that at the preschool. We play that game. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm a baby. I'm just like a freaking baby. And I hate myself and it's all bad. But, yeah, I just hate that. I kind of felt that way. That's a hard thing about social anxiety. Shoot. I might restart if I don't have a lot of poison things or whatever. I don't want. Let's see how many I have. Poison antidote. I have 2. It's not great. I'd rather just. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Another one? Alright, well. He worked pretty good on the other guy. Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking about this when we were doing the besties group. Like, a lot of curing social anxiety is just like feels so childish. It's just like, oh, you have to like be super nice to people and like, oh, like I don't, because I remember one of the things was like, wear your pajamas to the Zoom when we did a Zoom. And I'm like, that's good, but it's like something my mom would do at preschool. And it just is so embarrassing. Alright, hopefully I don't die here. Oh. Oh. He's dead. Is he dead? Ow! Alright, well, he's dead. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I don't like that happened, but, Gotcha. Well, I don't have to waste an antidote then. I am so bad at improv. Oh, guess what I'm doing tomorrow? This is pretty crazy. I think it's cool. I just beat your children to death. Tomorrow, I'm going to the Book of Mormon at the Stanley Theater in Utica. So here's an update on the. Oh yeah, I did this on Monday. I went to volunteer orientation. Stop. Let me focus. Come on. I'm volunteering at the Stanley Theater, and on Monday they did like an orientation thing, and everybody was nice there. I didn't have a. I felt bad after I did that too because I didn't really talk at all, and I just felt. You know what happened? I talked once. I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask a question. At the end, when she's like, any questions? I'm gonna ask a question. I might have a revive. I'm just thinking right now. Anyway, so I asked a question, and the look that the lady gave me when I asked this question, I just felt like I'm like a baby, like I'm 2 years old. She's like, oh, little Anthony's asking a question. I know it's a distortion in your head. It's like not real or whatever, but like, and I just felt that way because the way I was talking was like so meek, like the meekest, like, oh, I have a question. My question was, when you sign up online to volunteer, am I poisoned? Okay, good. Are you volunteering for the entire like run of the show or just one thing? And when I asked that question, I just sounded like a freaking baby. My voice was so like I'm not usually like that. I mean, I am, but like for some reason it was so much worse. And that when I did it, and I felt so bad after. Super effective. Is that right? Because it's fighting. Oh. Alright, that's good. So that wasn't great. But at the orientation, she's like, you can, I got a little secret for you. They're doing, and you could probably come too if you're watching. Nobody's watching. Dalton, you want to come to tomorrow? I'm not going to post this tomorrow. It doesn't even make sense. I think pretty much anybody can come, but it's like a secret. So she's like, they're doing a dress rehearsal. And it's the Broadway production of the Book of Mormon. And they're just doing it for 2 days. They're doing it this weekend. But they're doing a dress rehearsal on... Oh! I didn't know that this was here. Did I know that? I didn't know that. Can you just do that as many times as you want? That's... How did I forget about that? Cool. Also, I'm gonna fight everybody here if I could just do that. Maybe you can only do it once. I don't know. I don't remember that at all. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I'll do one gust and I'll bring out yeah, it's not gonna do anything. Now that I know I can heal, I don't care at all about anybody. They're doing a thing. They're doing a dress rehearsal for the Book of Mormon tomorrow, and I'm going. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I've never seen the Book of Mormon, but I know it's good. Speaking of religion that I talked about yesterday, it's like whenever I hear something is kind of religious and it's like it gets good reviews, I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. Like I just like religious stuff, like themes, like The Leftovers. You ever watch The Leftovers, Dalton? It's a good show. In the first season, well, one of the main characters is a pastor, and he's just a very real character, and he's just like a cool, interesting pastor character. And yeah, that's just a good show. It's a Lindelof. Lindelof likes, and I like Lindelof because he likes religious themes. Like in Lost, there's a lot of religious. He tries. I mean, it doesn't always work. Lost is, hit and miss. But I just like when people try to just be like, ooh, religion. I don't know. Yeah, I just like religious themes. I don't really know how to explain it. Like Midnight Mass has a lot of religious themes, and I like that. It's like my favorite thing, so. I just killed a massive spider in it was yesterday, I think. My bathroom. It was huge. It's the biggest spider I've ever seen. I think it was a brown recluse. Up here, maybe, like, there's a lot more spiders than in New Jersey. Because there's, like, more trees and stuff. I don't know. But it was... I think... Yeah, it was the biggest one I've ever seen. And it wasn't one of those orb weavers. I know what those look like. It's a little bit bigger than one of those orb weaver guys. And it wasn't a wolf spider, because those are, like, huge. Those are, like, this big. Okay, I have one more minute. Sorry, today, I don't know. I have a lot of notes, I'm just realizing, about this book I'm reading. I just started reading a book called Manufacturing Consent by Noam Chomsky and some other guy. I don't know. And I have a ton of notes about it. I'm about like 5 hours into it, and it's 15 hours long. I guess I'll read it on the plane. I'll listen to it on the plane. You look tired? Yes. Cool. I guess I didn't need to buy all those super potions, but I'm gonna make a lot of money on this boat. I'm gonna fight everybody. I have to grow levels. I have to be careful though, because Gary is around here somewhere. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thanks for being my friends. And you're the best, and somebody commented this week. Oh, Ponosaurus. Have I ever mentioned Ponosaurus? He's commented a couple times. He's like, hey, I watch your videos sometimes. And I'll talk about this maybe tomorrow. Like, he recommended I do jujitsu. And I'm like, maybe I should do jujitsu. I'll mention that tomorrow. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye.